All right, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. So hopefully this is gonna be a shorter video. I got some stuff to do today. But just kind of going through Danielle Brooks' OP type. So it was actually officially released this morning. So I'm gonna quickly go over it. This one shouldn't take too long because I only typed to 2 coins and I got 50-50 on them. So we're just gonna kind of go through and just kind of discuss it. Hopefully this is going to be valuable to at least some of you. So, spoilers, if you don't know her type, you already shouldn't be here. But basically, so Danielle Brooks' type is double feminine, SETE, play, consume, sleep, blast, last. Which is quite a surprise to me. I think for starters, thankfully I didn't put any of my stereotype guesses down or my, unproven guesses down. But, initially I was thinking, that she was more of an extrovert. She seemed to have a lot of energy. She seemed very much, I was thinking masculine sensory actually. Although I guess looking back, I could see how she has the wiggles and all of these kind of kinesthetic kind of cues that Dave and Chan use. I am not good at visual typing at all, so I'm glad I didn't put any of those down. But um, I'm just gonna kind of go through, starting with the soft guess and then going to the hard guess, which is gonna be the focus of this conversation. So the soft guess is the one I got wrong. So she is officially Savior DE. She is double activated DI, but she's Savior DE, and I put down Savior DI. Now the reason for this is basically I saw her saying a lot of me stories. Um, she would always, for me, she would always take the conversation back to her and what she's working on. I mean, I guess as an actor, you're supposed to do that in interviews and kind of promote your product. So that was kind of something that I was trying to consider, but I didn't really see her being a desperate idiot or anything like that. I mean, she seemed very highly successful. The Savior DEs are successful, sure, but there wasn't the Savior DE not allowed vibe that I got from her, at least on my end. However, one thing that I guess I will say is that she did talk a lot about getting permission from other people on stage or on Broadway who were black and who looked like her, getting permission from them to do what she wanted to do. So that might be an argument for Savior DE. And really, I think is something that I need to consider moving forward. I think the other thing, like I mentioned, is that she's double activated masculine FI, which is a powerful. I think masculine FI is a very powerful function, and it kind of seeps through and everything. So, I mean, for example, I'm like only single activated FI, at least if based on my stack, but people still say that they could see my FI, right? That it's still super strong and it comes out. So I think masculine FI, especially having it double activated, really does affect how strongly it comes out. And I think with Danielle Brooks, I mean, she talks a lot about, her being chosen, basically being chosen by God to do certain things, to be successful and everything like that. And so that's something that I need to consider moving forward. I guess I am grateful that I kept this as a soft guess. So in a consulting service, if we were in a call, this would be me being casual. This would not be me getting into my serious mode. This would be me being saying, "Oh yeah, maybe I'm seeing this." So if I'm wrong about I think maybe one thing I have to do moving forward is I have to be very comfortable with my soft guesses of being wrong, even if I have proof for it. So it would be something along the lines of, hey, I'm noticing this, but I could be wrong. It'd be something along those lines. Now, what I wanted to talk about is the play, because this is something that I saw both good and bad. So I got this right, and this would be a hard guess. And for her, even though it's single activated, I would say that it's still pretty powerful and arguably the reason why she's as successful as she is, but also something that she needs to look out for. So what do I mean by that? Well, basically, with her savior play, Play is known as expending energy, pinging off the tribe, and not taking a break, right? And for her, especially with her schedule, her acting schedule, she basically dominates like all day in the acting world. I think at one point she was doing Broadway shows, Broadway rehearsals during the day, and then going to Orange is the New Black rehearsals in the afternoon. And then, if I'm not mistaken, there was a point where she was even doing Broadway shows at night. It's all in one day, right? So her work ethic is extremely, extremely high. And in and I think honestly, in a world in acting and in really in business or really in business, if the more you're able to produce, the better off you are. Like the better off you are. Like even if the productions aren't that good at first, if people are seeing that you're getting out there and putting in an effort, they're going to give you more opportunities and they're going to give you more chances. And I think that's why she has as many opportunities as she has, because she's putting in the work. She's going out there, getting her hands dirty, and really like just getting what she wants through the play. And I think also one thing that's positive about her is her energy socially. I think is very much a reason why she's successful, because she's very energetic in a social sense, which I think might be the play as well. She's very energetic, very willing to cooperate and play along, and have a good time. That might be energy dom as well, but definitely having a good time in the play sense, which I think is really good. The danger that I think she's gonna run into is I do think if she's not careful, she's gonna burn out her body. She's talked about this in one area. I forgot what interview it was, but she talked about how she hasn't taken a break in really ever in her acting career, and there was like one day where she finally took a break, where she was finally done with everything that she had to do, and she immediately felt sick. Her body felt sick, and that to me was a huge red flag. I've been there. That's how burnout starts, burnout, getting sick, having your body break down on you, losing. And then what the worst part is if you're doing this constant juggling of projects and play energy, if you stop or slow down for a second, you start losing those very opportunities. So it's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, you can be very successful, but on the other hand, you are basically tying yourself to that energy expenditure, right? Because if you start slowing down, you're going to lose opportunities, and you're going to start, things start to fall apart. And so that's something that I am worried about for her. Um, and, I think is something that maybe is something to look out for her in the next few years. If she's able to handle it, great. Maybe she's energy dom, so she's found a way to balance it. But that is something that I would be worried about. So anyway, that's about it. I'm trying to break these up to make these shorter videos for you guys. So hopefully this was a good format. Danielle Brooks is very inspiring. I just her story, like her being successful at such a young age. She's only like 33 or 34 years old right now, and she's crushing it. Like she's in The Color Purple. She's in quite a many number of successful films and Broadway shows. So just seeing her work ethic and her positivity has been really inspiring for me this week. And hopefully you guys had fun typing her as well. So I'm just gonna kind of end it off here. The next person is Kate McKinnon. I have no idea who that is. So I'm gonna get to work typing her. Hopefully I'm able to get some good coins here. And share that with you. So I will see you. Oh, real quick. I am debating whether I should do Saturday videos just because they seem the same as these videos. So I'm debating whether I should do just once a week. So I'll either see you on Saturday with an update video, or I'll just jump to Tuesday with a regular video, or a typing video. So hope you guys are doing well, and take care.